All right, how you guys going tonight? So, my name is Thum, and I've come all the way from the thriving metropolis of Brisbane tonight. And I am a beatboxer, which obviously means everything you just heard was entirely vocal. There was nothing else going on back here. But I brought a few different things from Brisbane with me tonight. First of all, I have this microphone right here, which has absolutely no effects whatsoever. In addition to this microphone, I've got a few little bits and pieces as well. The first of which over here is called an RC505, which basically allows me to add effects to my voice. But tonight, the only effect that I'm going to be using is a little bit of reverb, which gives me that. To the reverb, I've got these kind of sample pads which allow me to take tiny little snippets of my own voice and play them back by hitting the pads here. So I can take a drum sound like this. And play it back like this. And last but not least, I have this looper over to the left. Alright, I got this looper over to the left, which allows me to basically instantly realize my musical ideas on the spot. You know, I've got an idea in my head, and I can bring it to fruition like this. Jump, 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 jump. Something like this. Jump back to the track. So that's all I got going on. So Brisbane isn't really far, you know, but being a musician, I've seen some pretty amazing places in the world, and I've got to travel a lot with what I do. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to share some of those experiences with you and take you on a tour throughout the continents and throughout sound itself. For our first stop, we find ourselves 20,000 years ago in Arnhem Land. In the deepest, darkest depths of remote India. The UK.
released. Germany.
And for our final stop tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in a smoky downtown jazz bar in New York City in 1964 as we join our hero, Mr. Peeping Tom, as he prepares to make his debut performance. All right, take it away, boys. We're going to do it with a little bit of a jazz swing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a very special friend of mine, one of the greatest double bassists I know, Mr. Smokey Jefferson. Let's take it for a walk, come on. The star of the show, one of the greatest jazz legends of our time, music lovers and jazz lovers alike. Please give a warm hand of applause for the one and only Mr. Peeping Tom. So that's a little walk through some very basic technology I got going on. But I get pretty lonely up on stage. And sometimes, you know, with looping, it's great, but there are certain limitations. For example, it's really, really hard to change tempo and key signatures. So I thought there was two solutions to that. The first being, I could clone myself, which at the moment is ethically improbable, or the second solution is I could just join a band. So I started my own band with real-life human players, playing my real-life human beatbox sounds. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the second time ever, the world's first human synthesized, vocally charged live band. And so, the way that this is gonna work is... So, Jesus, he's good on him. So the way that this is going to work is basically, I'm going to sample myself live into all these instruments up here. Just so you know, there's nothing pre-recorded. And just to prove it, I want to see if I can get someone from the audience to give us maybe 5 short, sharp sounds so I can show you how this works. Is anybody keen? Yeah? Come on, just any sounds. Yeah, sick. All right. I can film you if you want that. is make 5 sharp, short noises, all right? All right. So, nice one, brother. All right, so now we've transposed our drum kit, and it sounds like this. So that's how it's going to work. So I'm going to record myself into the Thum kit over here, and when I point to you, I want you guys to make as much noise as possible so I can sample it into the cymbals, alright? So I'm going to point to you like this, and you guys just have to scream. So we're going to do it a little something like this.
It goes a little something like this.
Alright, so now we're going to move across to the pitched instruments. We're going to start over here with the keyboard, and we're going to start with some tonal sounds. So we're going to start with a little something. Oh, this is sweet. No, I got it. We're going to start with the tonal sound on A. How's that? So that tone by itself is, you know, it's a little bit uninspiring. How's that? Pretty boring if you ask me. But when it's re-pitched and replayed across the keyboard, we can take it to cha-cha. Alright, so we're going to make that one a little bit more dirty. Rewind selector.
Now that very first tone, it sounds nice on its own.
But I want to hear some bass in my microphone. Luckily for me, I've got this horn section embedded in my face, so we're going to make it smooth, a little something like this.
Check my flow was like time to switch up.
Chevy bass, Abel Thum, Andy Dextrous on the guitar, my man Dr. Rhythm on drums. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much. Pick up yourselves.